Welcome. This is Paula Chafee-Scardamelli of DiviningTheMuse.com with your Monday Tarot message from the Muse for the week of June 12th. Okay, your theme for the week is the Five of Swords. Not a very happy looking card. So what this means is swords is the element of air in the realm of mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. 5, of course, is that number between 1 and 10, that midpoint, that point of challenge and often conflict. You can see the soldier here, the warrior with the 3 swords at his belt, the sword in each hand, the shields lying on the ground, and the fires in back. This week the theme is really pick your battles. Pick your mental battles, pick your verbal battles with those around you. Sometimes we win the battle at the cost of the war, so it's really important to be aware of where you need to invest your time and energy, your words, your thoughts in doing battle, both with yourself and with others. Your focus for the week is another sword. It seems to be the week for swords. So it's the 2 of swords. You can see here the figure with the scarf across the face, sword in each hand, the full moon below, which we just had in Sagittarius, and the sign of Libra on a chain around his neck, his or her neck. So because this is the focus this week, ask yourself, are you doing too much weighing of the pros and cons instead of trusting your instinct? 2 is often a number of choice, of decision. Again, swords is the mind, thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs. And you know how we can often get into that place of, should I do this or should I do that? And let me make a list. What are the pros? What are the cons? And even when we do that, we still don't feel settled in ourselves. And we still wonder, because there's a pulling at our gut. There's a pulling. So trusting our intuition and our instinct to make choices and decisions this week. Where do you need to trust your instinct and intuition? Then the action for the week is the Ace of Coins. Coins is the element of earth in the realm of home, health, and wealth. Anything you can touch, taste, or feel. And of course, the ace is the beginning. It's like you can think of it as the seed, such as the acorn. It holds all the potential and possibility of great growth and great promise and great fulfillment and great reward. So your action for this week is to plant seeds. It's summertime. Many of us have already planted seeds. For some of us in cooler locations like ours, you haven't quite done that yet, or you're getting ready to, but you have to plant the seeds if you want something to grow. So what is one small seed you can plant this week around your creative work? And it has to be a practical thing. It might be the first steps towards the first pages of a book, preparing a canvas for a painting, whatever it is for you. What are the seeds you need to plant? And plant at least one seed, if not a few more. And then finally, back to swords. The gift for the week is the Knight of Swords. Of course, the Knight is the champion. The Knight is the one who has the resources, the training, and the means to do the fighting, to get out there and protect and serve. So we're in swords, mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. How can you be a champion? Be a champion. Receive because it's in that place of a gift, it might be a new idea or a way for you to champion your own work, or it might actually be someone who comes into your environment who has a lot of, see the tornado in the background here, who has a lot of power, has the perspective of the hawk, to be able to really champion your work in a verbal or communicating way. So as we look at the story for the week, all swords except for the 1 coin. So this is very much about communication with yourself and with others, how you arrange your thoughts and deal with the inner communications that are going on. So we start with the theme for the week, which is being careful about picking your verbal battles, both internally and externally. You can feel very victorious if you get to have the last word, but sometimes that leaves you standing on the field alone. Then really focus on, how do I need to trust my instinct this week instead of weighing the pros and cons? Sometimes it's not about the conscious mind. Sometimes it's about the unconscious mind. Then plant a seed this week, a practical seed, a seed that can grow during the summer and whose harvest you can reap later in the year. And then finally, look for the knight, the champion in your environment who can help you champion communication around your work. Could be a blog, could be a press release, could just be letting your community know about something you're doing. And this is Paula Chafee Scardomalia of DiviningTheMuse.com, wishing you divine musings.